Welcome. This is my 20-second speech for the Ron Paul curriculum, and I'm going to be giving this speech on the country, Iceland. I was told I had to give a presentation for this speech, so here it is on my computer. Hopefully you'll be able to see all the images. Iceland has an area of around 103,000 square kilometers. Its capital and largest city is Reykjavik, which is found right there. Icelandic is the official and national language of Iceland. Its official currency is Iceland krona. Iceland's recorded settlement has been conventionally dated back to 874, but archaeological evidence indicates that Gaelic monks from Ireland, known as Papar, according to sagas, had settled in Iceland long before that date. Iceland is a Nordic island country in the North Atlantic Ocean with a population of 356,991. Its land suggests that it is the most sparsely populated country in Europe. Some interesting facts about Iceland are: the Icelandic people are descended from the Norwegian Vikings, founders and native Celtic populations of Scotland and Ireland who were captured and brought as slaves to the island. The nation's official language, both spoken and written in Icelandic, descended from Old Norse, so it has changed very little that today's students can read what was written hundreds of years ago, and then virtually all energy comes from renewable energy sources. Iceland has no standing army, but the Coast Guard maintains the Iceland Air Defense System and patrols coastal waters. The police force carries no guns. Cereal, pancakes, fruit, and coffee is the traditional breakfast fare. Dinner is usually the main meal of the day, with lamb or fish served as the main course. A couple of bad things about Iceland is the weather, especially the wind. You can't avoid anyone, the politics, and a limited production variety. Some of the good things about Iceland is when it gets too cold outside, you can just hop into one of the hot springs. Iceland is the most web-savvy country in the world. There are 0 mosquitoes. So if you live in a place like Alabama, to hear that that place has no mosquitoes is incredible, because you can't sit outside in the summer here without getting eat up. Home to Europe's first parliament, already in 930, the first parliament was gathered in Thingvellir National Park, which is now included in the UNESCO's list of World Heritage Sites. If you're a fan of democracy, this might be one of the most interesting facts about Iceland. Until 1989, beer was banned. Nowadays, however, there's a fairly wide selection of microbreweries, and beer is a strong interest among many Icelanders. It is easier to find unique beers than the more traditional drink that Vikings drank, also known as mead. A volcanic eruption happens about every 4 years on average. When you consider that Iceland's nickname is the land of fire and ice, it perhaps is not surprising that there are relatively frequent eruptions in Iceland. Something that I thought was cool is that they have extremely low crime levels. Iceland is one of the countries in the world that has the lowest crime levels, along with the countries such as Japan and South Korea. It is very unlikely that you will encounter any crime at all. When I was researching Iceland, it kept showing me that Iceland has 0 McDonald's. I thought that was interesting because in America, you can't go anywhere without finding a McDonald's. Parents oftentimes let their babies sleep outside, even in freezing temperatures. According to the BBC, it's pretty common in Nordic countries, where parents believe the abundant fresh air helps the baby sleep better and wards off illnesses. Akurey, a town in the north of Iceland, implemented hearts into their design of their stoplights. Shortly after the economic crash of 2008, according to the mayor, the lights are meant to remind Icelanders to stay positive. This is my 20-second speech for the Ron Paul curriculum. I hope you enjoyed. Feedback is greatly appreciated.